Welcome to Noah's History Lessons, Volume. Turn on the lights! Anyways, as I was saying, welcome to Noah's History Lessons, Volume 1. Today we'll be discussing the Age of Enlightenment and how it affected the American colonies later on. As the new colonies in America grew, and as the European countries expanded their territory in America, they brought lots of politics, thought and philosophy, and of course, culture. The democratic system that America uses today can be traced back to Roman, Greek, religious traditions, and European philosophers. The ancient Greeks developed philosophy, aka love of wisdom.
Oh, I think my birth certificate expired.
Which led to history, mathematics, and political science. During the 400s BCE, Athens had a democracy in which everybody could vote firsthand on government matters. Rome even came up with the idea of rule of law, which means that everyone is convicted equally.
10 years of watching Brent Rivera.
Jews also lived in Rome, and unlike other religions, they believed in one God. In their religious text, it describes a covenant between the Jews and God. The idea of a covenant, or a promise, later influenced, yes, another Jewish contribution were the Ten Commandments, which helped shape the laws of America. Then in 30 CE, Jesus Christ began preaching in Rome, and a lot of people started following him, creating Christianity. Islamic nations also had a great impact, helping in math, saving ancient info, and medicine. Universities also had a great influence. By 1500, everybody thought universities were sick and totally tubular. And by 1100, people thought that scholasticism was the hot new thing, and it was changing philosophy. Thomas Aquinas, as shown here, was one of the many great scholasticism champions. And during the 1600s, absolutism rose, where kings ruled by quote-unquote the will of God! But two men, Hobbes and Locke, debated on which government system would be better, a monarchy or natural law. Hobbes proposed having an absolute monarchy, as he claims humans need a leader. However, Locke argued for natural law, which sets down ground rules for everyone to follow. And everyone liked this idea. And eventually, people put natural law into everything. And in the 1500s, people knew they could only go forward if they experimented. As a result, the 1700s were called the Age of Enlightenment! The center of all the Enlightenment was France, where they beat up people with the wrong scientific beliefs, attacked superstition, and beat up the Catholic Church for keeping info from people. In 1748, a very famous author decided to make a book called The Spirit of Laws, which was a very important document in American history, which helped influence the laws that will be set out today. And I have the original copy right here.
Delicious.
You have no idea how much paper I ate for this skit. It's been like 5 years since I started making this. I swallowed like 5 pieces of paper so far. Anyways, dudes like Jaques, Rousseau, listen, I don't know how to pronounce that, argued that people should be more in touch with nature. And by the time colonists reached America, governments like this were normal.
Roll faster!
And in 1869, a very important document, the English Bill of Rights. I just burped. Please keep going. Oh, the paper, it hurts. Which was a very important document which helped sculpt the American colonies yet again. And of course, I have the original copy right here. Delicious. Shoot. Gone wrong. Gone wrong. Are you still going?
Delicious.
Leaders like Ben Franklin, Tom Jeff, and J. Madd all used these things to create the American government we know today.
And as always, thank you for watching. Please, pray for my burn injuries. And one last thing.
God bless America! Be still, be still, yeah!